Hello, I'm Aiden. Welcome back to my channel. It's been like a month since I've played Observation Duty 8, but there are more maps to try, and I'm gonna flipping try them. Okay, so we have beat the ranch, the airplane, and the fashion venue in the last 3 episodes, so I think office is next up. Reports that an organization of interest had completed the purchase of a commercial property in the high population urban center of blank triggered an initial inquiry into the location. Findings indicated blank activity, including strange seismic readings and the sudden appearance of mysterious holes. Okay, count me in. The company in question is blank, listed as an adventure tourism organizer. That sounds like a scam, brother. I'm going to just tell you that right now. But all names listed in the company's corporate records appear to be blank. Interviews with employees of nearby companies indicated that no one has been seen to enter or leave the building. Upon entry of the premises, a ground team, the building appeared to be in active use despite being empty. Contact information for the blank was found, but attempts to reach them were unsuccessful. I'll be the judge of that, mister. Alright, we're still playing on normal. Even though I am 3 for 3, knock on wood, I don't jinx myself. But yeah, I'm typically not amazing at these games, so which is why I play on normal. Even though that didn't work in Observation Duty 7, so it might just be copium, honestly. Got Japanese text everywhere. I think that's either that or it's Korean. It might be Korean. I'm sorry, I don't know my foreign scripts very well. How many cameras do we have? SACE. Okay, the typical SACE. Plant, 3 plant. Printer, thing, plant. Okay. I'm still not sure if we get 15 or 20 minutes for the anomalylessness in the beginning. That looks like stock tickers up there. 2 screens on, 1 off, door open. Some shoes. Okay. The workspace. There has been an increase now in tiny things going around. Chamber. Like Chamber of Commerce chamber? Could be 3 mugs. Wow, how about that? Oh no. The quantity of little things is not fantastic for my brain. 5 chair, 3 thing, 3 thing. 3 thing. Oh, geez. Boss's room. Whoa, boss got some crazy art going on, dude. Neat lamp, though. I'm an appreciator of neat lamps. And decanters. Very fun decanter you've got there. 4 bottle. Clock, 4 glass. Ooh, I did not make it to the balcony in time. Oopsie. Out of focus. Is that the first out of focus objects we've seen in this game? That's kind of crazy. Red and purple. Why he purple? Okay, plate with some chow. Okay, did I commit any of that to memory is always the test. The typical answer. Unlikely. Unlikely. I didn't realize, too, all the industrial piping in the bullpen. That seems... I mean, I know cubicle workers are kind of looked down upon by El Corporation. But, oh, that's new. What happened there? Those get burnt? Image anomaly. Could be. I don't remember those being so, gumpy. Gungy. Gross. Yeah, okay. That's better. Booklet. Or is that a file folder? I can't tell. Look, K-pop advertisements over here? If we're in... Okay, I'm still not sure whether or not that's Korean or Japanese text, necessarily. But if we are in Korea, do they still call it K-pop in Korea? Wouldn't it just be pop? And then, like, American pop would be like A-pop or something like that? I actually don't know. I'm kind of curious now. I don't know the answer to the question I pose. I kind of want to Google it, but at the same time, like, I'm in the middle of something right now, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, do Koreans actually call K-pop K-pop, or do they just call it pop? Like pop music, right? Let me know in the comments if you're more intellectual on those fronts than I. Because I am indeed curious. Has something changed here? No. Well... Boy, my brain is not turned on yet. I feel like I just got... Like, this feels like my first day. Oh my god, were there always sticky notes back there? Holy, I actually don't know. Was that lamp always on? Maybe? I don't think so. Okay, lamp always on. Well, it's about to be 1 a.m. and I've only found one thing. So it's the whole thing about me not committing... What? Eat, work, die. It's a little too real for me. Sorry. Little too real for me. I don't like to think about it. Eat, work, die. Oh, it just had the time. Oh, interesting. It's got a digital clock and a temperature readout. That's kind of fun. Negative 10 Celsius. I'm trying to do the math in my head. Is that proper for a freezer? That seems much lower than it has to be, but I could be wrong. Negative 10 Celsius. The fridge said 10 Celsius. And fridges are supposed to stay between 33 and 40 degrees? 33 and 42, something like that. I used to know my numbers. I was food safe certified at one point. Except that was like 8 years ago, so no, not that long. Whatever it was too long ago. Were the screens on? I think the screens were on. But I don't know if the background changed. Hello, how you going? Abyss in the break room. You know what? At least it gives the employees something to do. You know, if they're on break, just getting some chow or something, a little extra coffee. You stared in the abyss stares back. At least it passes the time, hey? You gotta take the victories like that. Especially in big corpo biz. Oh, it's the back of the... That's what's out of focus over here. I was so confused. I'm like... I didn't know if it was a pallet. No, it's just the back of the wooden chair. Which, by the way, looks not very comfortable. Could get some little, like, memory foam pads or something on there. It's not like your balcony is going to be frequently rained on. Even then, CEOs don't do shit anyway. Sit in their fucking office and blast their dick or whatever. They should be able to put a damn cover on a seat if it starts raining. Lazy pieces of shit. Oh, missing... Weren't there little posters? Little pages? Up there? Let's freaking go. Okay. I haven't wasted the warning yet, but the day is still young. And I feel like I've got to be missing things somewhere. There are always trash bins over here like that? 3 thing, 3 thing, 3 thing. Is that an espresso machine? Or is that just like a fancy drip coffee? That's just probably fancy drip coffee. Or at least it's made out of glass. Glass doesn't necessarily mean fancy. I'm just used to like really basic drip coffee. Because you know what? It doesn't need to be all glass to make a good cup of joe, right? It just has to be functional. At least that's what I tell myself. Okay, camera check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, bueno. We're good there. Plant 3 thing guy. What does this company do? Like, there's so many corporations that just have offices like this, and I'm like, okay, you've got a stock ticker and like desktops. What do we do here? What is being productively accomplished for society here? In this bullpen, huh? What happens here? There was a gift on the wall? What? What is that? It's like a sealed, like a ribbon-tied gift on the wall. Unless I'm seeing it wrong. Beats the hell out of me, dude. I feel like there's definitely shit I've got to be missing by now. Abyss camera malfunction, light anomaly, and Steam are the things I cannot directly click on. So it's not like... Unless room manipulation can happen. I didn't pay attention to the color of these walls, dude. Not in a single room. 3 plant? Was there always 3 plant? Beats me. Beats me. I feel the warning will be coming on any moment now. Red and purple. I wish I knew what script that is. It looks Japanese, but I believe Korean script has more circles and ovals in it, which is why I thought to think that. But I really, really don't know. Can that change? I feel like it hasn't, but I didn't pay attention to it. Which is my B, honestly. I keep hearing like little beeps in this room. And I'm not sure, like there's no audio anomaly, I think, in this game, maybe. Boy, I feel out of my element here. What is this? Oh, there's a... Hold up, that's kind of funny. There's a mouse trap on the computer mouse. That's a good bit. That's a funny bit. I like that. That's a clever little bit. Oh, hey, hi. Uh-oh. No, please. Dude, I just clocked in. I just clocked in. You can't... Don't cook me. Please. Is it an intruder? What the fuck is it? It's an intruder. Are you okay? What? There's a hole here. Meet the tunneler. Okay, yeah. There was a hole there. You're right, you are. Why is there a tunneler? What does tunneling have to do with a big corporate office? On like the 80th floor of a building. Is that what was redacted in the prologue? It's like the tunnelers bought this place? For the sake of what? Where are you going to tunnel to? You're in a high-rise. Are you stupid? What? No, hold on. No, room manipulation. Yeah. No. There was... No, this is bad. Yeah. I knew that shit looked funky. At least I caught it. It would have been embarrassing not to. Even though I'm pretty sure there's been other things I haven't caught. Which is perchance also embarrassing. Big pamphlet there. Office safety. I didn't pay attention to any of these posters. There could be extra posters and I really wouldn't know. Which is a problem. I'm sure that'll come back to bite me in the ass at some point. Mug? Fuck, dude. Don't play startle noise for collectibles. It's so scary. Okay, so I think I found a mug collectible. And that'll maybe end up on my menu screen with all the other tiny little things I've found throughout my playthroughs. I think I've said it in a previous episode too. Those little collectible things where it's like, you found it. Scariest part of the game. Like the intruders get me some. No, that changed. Nope. Hold on. It wasn't all red. Looks like 2008 all over again. What are we doing? Some people got 401ks, dog. We can't see that. We can't be seeing that type of shit. Unbelievable. This is the room. I'm calling it. Calling it early. Calling it before 3 a.m. This is the room that's gonna fuck me. I'm sure of it. Like, there's just stuff I didn't pay attention to. Even on normal mode, I might be cooked. Floor change? Can floor change? It feels brighter in here, no? No. Okay. Wow. Unbelievable. Thought for a second I was cooking. Nope. Quite the contrary. The balcony is so simple. But then, like, was this crane always there, you know? To plant? Who's to say? If the script ever changes, I'm sorry, I'm not going to catch it. The plants could change, though. They just look like sticks. Maybe like a little incense or something like that. That's kind of cute. That's kind of fun. A nice touch for a lobby. Or reception, rather. Made it to 3 a.m., but I still don't feel like I'm cooking yet. Like, I feel like I haven't fully gotten my grasp. And, like, something in the back of my mind is telling me I'm barely surviving. Three thing missing! You freak. A mind freak. Get back here. Missing chair. Big dog. You can't pull that shit on me. There's like a million other little things in here you could have pulled on me, I'd have missed it. But nope. I counted chairs. ABC. Always be counting them chairs. Is anything changing in here besides the coffee mug? I can't remember. Must be nice though. Corner office. Big beautiful glass windows. Comfy chairs. Must be nice. Sick freak. Boss's room. Frick that guy. But he stinks like poo-poo and coffee breath. Like an idiot. Like a damn fool. Couldn't be me. What are you? Image? What? It changed to a different message, but I didn't see what the message said. Did, like, a bad guy spawn somewhere? Is that what that meant? Is there like a crook hanging around now? I'm not talking about the boss this time. Oh, that's new. Oh my goodness. It's images, it's like drawings of the abyss. Which would make sense because it did show up in this break room. But yeah, those were just like safety data sheets or something. Something of that nature. I hope these haven't changed. I don't think they have. But I'm also more worried about, like, counting all the tiny stuff in my brain. Why am I hearing background noise in that room? It's not background... No, it's not background noise in my own room. That was very convincing sounding, though. I don't know what it was, though. Nothing in the... Reception? Has anything happened in reception? Or am I going crazy? I don't think it has. I want to loop back around to the boss's room because there was definitely some weird background noise. I didn't like how it jived with me, quite frankly. This looks fine, probably. Was there background noise? Maybe not. Maybe I might be going crazy, actually. Hey, buddy. Oh, he's printing his booty. Listen, it's just against company policy. I'm sorry. We can't be doing that. Like, what would HR think, hey? Just like, you skedaddle, I won't tell anyone. It's just a goofy little prank. Okay, you got me. You got me. A little picture of booty hole. Okay, you got me. Goofy freaking goober. Always printing his b-hole. It's actually what he was employed for. Company meeting. A lot of people showed up, said, hey, the break room abyss is kind of a problem, but numero uno is not enough b-hole pics around the office. So I think they actually hired him specifically for that task, which then makes me in the wrong if this headcanon actually turns out to be correct. So apologies in advance if that ends up being the case. It's kind of an L on my part, TBH. To be honest. Nearly 4 a.m. Was there always lights over here too? Behind my camera there's like extra bulb lights like this. I don't recall if they probably were. Yeah, okay. That's fine. I'm just tweaking because like I don't know if anything's happened in reception yet. And also the one thing that showed up on this dude's screen, I don't like that too much either. 3 mug. Feels a little busier in this office. Did like something appear somewhere? Or was this office always kind of crunchy feeling? The office feeling crunchy if I gotta say so. Skinny Prince has been detected in boss room. Do not what? Skinny Prince in the boss's room. Do not observe boss room, it said. Meet the prince. Return of the almost king. What? Wait, should I have said hello to him? I was so worried but that the window, like, if I flipped over, I would get killed. Did I miss a skinny prince? Oh, that's devastating. Wait, let me know. Oh, no, okay. If I die and I see him next round, I'll just flip to him. But let me know in the comments, did I freak up? Was there actually a way to see Skinny Prince and not die? I just got paranoid. Unbelievable. I trusted what showed up on my screen. I didn't even think to investigate it. One of the truest problems of society right there. Unbelievable. I could have hung out with Skinny Prince and I just... Damn. I fell for it. It's what I did. I fell for it. Unbelievable. Aren't these tripping hazards, by the way? Just want to point that out in the bullpen. Shout out OSHA, by the way. Pretty sure those are tripping hazards. If you're going to have legs of something sticking out like that, I believe they need yellow stripy tape on them. Something missing over here. I feel like something's missing over here. I don't actually know. I could be wrong, but like the camera side of my screen is so busy, and then the left side of my screen is so not. It's kind of worrying. Oh, there's my warning. Okay, so 3 things are active right now. What then would they be? It's not Skinny Prince. I already caught his ass, I guess. Was there never a crane out here, maybe? I don't actually know. 3 things are... What the hell 3 things are happening right now? It definitely feels like something's missing here, but I don't know what it is going on. Oh boy, am I cooked? Okay, am I missing a camera? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Okay. What? What? Really? I'm befuddled at this moment. I fixed 13. Ooh. Wow, really? Okay, so missing object in bullpen. The bullpen's kind of a busy camera. That's understandable. Not necessarily forgivable, but understandable. Object movement in workspace. I wonder if that's what my brain was trying to latch onto, but wouldn't tell me for some reason. Object replacement in reception. Unfortunate. I believe I made it past 4 a.m. first try, but If it's not a dub, it's not a dub. I'll have to go again. Object movement workspace. That's strange. What was replaced here? Object replacement. TBH? Not sure. Not sure. Bullpen, there was something missing, it said? Maybe it was this chair, or... Damn. These? Oh no. And then something moved here. The hell moved? What? Big dog. That's unbelievable. I thought the break room was going to be the room to kill me. That's wild. Highly unfortunate. I can't believe I thought the crane... I mean, if the anomalies are freaking around with the building, how would they put a crane up? Oh, was this missing? Or replaced? No, maybe not. Damn, I actually don't know. That's unfortunate. Maybe it was one of these? Shucks, dude. Okay, past minute 15, though, so something might be cooking. It's very rare, I will say. Sometimes it happened in the older games. I'm missing my pages. Check. It's very rare in this game, though. And I'm not sure if they did that by design or not. But it seems pretty rare to flip to a camera and have something change while you're looking at the camera. It all seems like it happens off camera, like while you're looking elsewhere. And I feel like that maybe wasn't always the case. I could be confusing Para-Eyes, though. I believe it was Para-Eyes, where things would just happen right in front of you. But I really believe that that wasn't, or maybe was the case in past observation duty games. Perhaps they just programmed it to not happen while you're looking at the camera. So it seems a little more fluid or something like that. But I'm pretty sure I have not caught something appear or change while I'm looking at a camera. I believe that to be true. Whatever happened here in the last playthrough is bothering me because I don't know what it is. And I feel like I should. All these like sheets on the wall, I was so worried. I'm like, oh, they could just like change one to be slightly different. But maybe that's something they like restrict only for hard mode. It's almost like I have to turn my brain off from thinking what the dev thought would be clever to change and just like soak it all in without the interruption of my inner or outer voice, which also is constantly yapping. But I don't know how to not yap, and I don't know how to not think. Even though it may seem like I infrequently think, I just can't not think also. So it's kind of the worst of both worlds in that case. The anti-Hannah Montana. Hello again. Abyss in the break room. Check. Always confused me too how you're able to switch cameras away from an abyss, but you can't switch cameras away from a rift. But there's not even a rift option on this global report one where there were in other maps. So maybe this is just the abyss map. Abyss only. What was replaced here last run? Is it the chairs or something? Really trying to think. It's not... I don't know if I'm not thinking like I just said I do or don't do. Object movement here. Unbelievable. Oh, maybe the chair turned? Did the chair turn in the last game? That could have been it. I don't know. Could have fooled my ass. And in fact, they did. So, troubling. 10 Celsius. What is 10 Celsius in Fahrenheit? I don't know. 10 Celsius seems too high for a fridge, though. That's flippin' bugging me. Aren't fridges supposed to be at like 4 Celsius? 3 or 4? 10 is too high. It's not damn food safe, blood. That's not okay. I think. Aiden in editing. A task for you. What is the actual temperatures of the fridge in Fahrenheit? The fuck is that? Is that an intruder? What is that? That's an intruder? A man busting through the screen? You know what? Epic and cool. I'll give you that. Epic and cool. 10 Celsius. No shot, buddy. No shot that's how it's meant to be. The math doesn't make sense in my head, but I'm not sure if the math I'm doing in my head makes sense. So, that's why I tasked myself in editing later. Because then I can actually like check my phone and do research without seeming rude to all. Ew! Numbers too red. Yuck. You hate to see that. Okay, once again, it seemed like I'm getting a few repeat anomalies, which is fine. Because at least my brain's picked up on them before. What's bothering me is all 3 of the anomalies that killed me last time, I didn't suss out. So those could be the same 3 anomalies that kill me today. Which I'm hoping is not the case. The sandwich looks blue, by the way. It looks like it has a layer of blue. I'm not sure what blue goes in between a sandwich. Isn't that a thing, like, blue doesn't naturally occur in nature very often? Even blueberries are, like, purpley when you turn them into jam, right? Something like that. I'm more of a grape jam kind of guy, though. Strawberry's good, but grape jam is where it's at. This all looks fine. One of these days they're going to steal my banana. I can feel it. But I've got my eye on that damn banana. Oh, that's new. Yeah, that used to be Robot Face. Bring back the Bobot, damn it. Okay, at least something's happened in the boss's room now. Also, no, maybe that didn't change. I thought it was more gold before. I could just be tripping now. Oh, maybe the clock was the gold one. No, that's probably fine. Okay. No problemo. Easy recovery. Nearly 2 a.m. again. It feels like crazier things should be happening, and yet nothing. I mean, besides the person that was in the wall last time. That was kind of crazy. But I expect like Corpo High Rise to just get nutso. Like if I was an anomaly, if I was some kind of like dastardly poltergeist, dude, I'd be raining hell right now. In theory, and like in a hyperbolic sense kind of way. Can these no, those are fine. What am I talking about? I must be going goofy. Cray hay hazy. Red and purple. And that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Why do I feel so tense if like seldom anything happens, and when it does it seems to just like kill me? Because I maybe it's me. It could just be a me problem. I could just be bad at game. which I think I have thought before. Not sure if anything's gone missing in that background or not. Maybe it was this pen and paper? I don't know. This all looks fine. 3 mug, which by the way is hoarding. Hoarding the office mugs, not cool behavior. Just bring them back to the kitchen. Wash them out, dog. Rinse them, who cares? Can table change? I don't think it has, but it's a thought. It's a thought. I feel like I've got to be missing things. Definitely got to be missing things. I haven't caught shit in like for... Oh, hey. That's unique. Okay, that's one thing. Not that I got the warning, and I don't need to be counting, but... It just felt like it's been a while. You know? Ventilation. Must be nice. If this is the bullpen, whose office is this? Is that like storage behind them? Also, what's with the shoes? Why do people leave their shoes? Is that like just a thing? Like people don't wear their shoes at work? Or don't wear their shoes while sitting down or something? That is a custom I am not familiar with. Shoelessness in the office. That looks fine. No shoes in the boss's room. So does boss just get to wear shoes? And then it's like a Quentin Tarantino thing where he's just like, no shoes allowed, I gotta see your feet. You know, like weird boss shit where you can't take it to HR because he's the one that pays HR, you know? You know how it is. Stairs? That's... There were stairs there. Gosh, they thought they could get it past me. This is the game of gaslighting. To be honest. Oh, Skinny Prince again. Skinny Prince in boss's room. Do not observe the room. Well, can I... Holy fuck, Skinny Prince. Whoa. Okay. Dog, I didn't know Skinny Prince was carrying, bro. That's nuts. Hey, my bad. Okay, I'll give it one more go. To be honest, that was greedy of me. That was greedy. I didn't have to do me like that. But I just had to know. I had to know Skinny Prince. What's he all about? What's he like? It turns out he's a murderer. Check. Skinny? Check. Is he actually like a royal monarch? Who's to say? That I don't have confirmed. But he did just kill me. Skinny Prince, you dastardly devil. Just had to perish. I just had to perish, didn't I? My morbid curiosity caused me to perish. And you know what? Was it worth it? In a way. In a way. In other ways, no. Not at all. But it was cool to get shot. Anywho. I guess I just wait until minute 15 again. Because that was the only thing I missed. I was up on everything. Even though I kind of felt tense either way. But then again, I just feel tense all the time playing this game. But that was the only thing. Well, missed in air quotes. I definitely caught a bullet, bro. But I was caught up. So maybe I am learning. I could be retaining information. But do I really believe that? Or am I simply trying to convince myself of that? My feet are so cold. Totally off subject. A big code switch right there. My feet are so cold. I didn't put my... I wear slippers, by the way. I got slippers for Christmas. I didn't put my slippers on. My feet are very cold. because where I live, it's like negative 15-degree wind chill today. And I am just sitting here with the coldest of toes. I'm on a rug right now. And that's cold. Very bothersome. Unbelievably so. Hey, that's unique. What is that? It's like the face of a horse with the spine of someone with scoliosis and tiny spindly legs. Honestly, I like it better than this artwork. I should have just left it. I should have just let Boss keep the better artwork in there. But you know what? Do I really respect Boss? Do I care enough about Boss? Boss doesn't care about me. I'm just future profits for him. Fuck that guy. The artwork is mine to keep, you sick chodester. I forget how early, or at least or like early morning in these games, and it's not just Observation Duty 8. It's kind of all of them. Although this is just like someone playing on normal mode's take. The early game is so slow, and like I get it. The first time or two you play, you're gonna want it to be slower to get better memorization. But man, do I wish there was some kind of, I don't know if save state's the right word, because it's not like I'm using an emulator to play a game I bought. But just some way to load in like 2 a.m., you know? And just have the 2 a.m. difficulty going, because I just know that the early part of the game is like easier, which hopefully I'm not jinxing anything by saying that. There was a cord coming out of there? I don't remember. They're probably, I mean, the fridge got to be plugged in somewhere. Now that I say the early game is too easy, I'm going to like miss a couple obvious things and look like a damn idiot. Because that's just somehow the way my brain functions. It's like I have a thought that seems justified, and then my brain's like, oh, you thought that thought? Well, now you're fucked, buddy. Now you're going to look like a damn moron. And then I have to tell my brain, like, oh, well, you're the brain. You thought that thought. And then it gets kind of weird because I'm like arguing with myself, which is maybe not a healthy thing to do. Chair missing. Let me know in the comments. You out there arguing with yourself? Because I'll do that. I'll do that most days. Who's the winner? Who's the winner, really? When you argue with yourself, who's the winner? Because you're both sides of the... Hey, what the fuck are you? What is that guy? Extra object? Is that like a window film of a dude's face? What? Really? Oh! No kidding. Okay. Didn't expect that. Wow. Missed a long neck boy. Okay. With how still it was, I thought for sure that's just like a window film or an image anomaly. Nope, that was a dude. That was a person for sure. Duly noted. What is that? Was that always there? I don't know if that was always there. What? No, really? I'll try image anomaly. That's strange. Could be object replacement too. I don't remember that. That's crazy. Almost crazier than Big Neck Guy. That I've missed this whole time. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably fine. I just definitely missed it this whole time. That's the wild. This area looks fine. The mousetrap was probably my favorite anomaly so far. In this stage, the mousetrap was just kind of a funny bit. A good bit. Looks okay in here. No skinny prints. Okay, at least I know skinny prints moidles people, and that's not for me. I mean, more power to him. Just like, you know, skedaddle, am I right? Ew, what? Ew. I didn't like that at all. Face on the screen get freaky. Too freaky for me. The fridge pisses me off. Ticks me off. Tease me right the F-O. You know? Not a fan. Is that a plate or a clock? I think I called that a golden clock earlier. But that might just be a plate. Which also I've never understood, like fine china. Why would you have plates and bowls in your house or establishment or office that you specifically don't use? What the hell's the point, dude? It's a plate. Put food on it. Oh no, this plate's $500, bro. It stays in the fine china cabinet. Then what is it? It's an art piece? Are you telling me it's an art piece? Brother, it's a plate. Not that I want to clown on the fine arts or anything. That's not ever my goal. But that's just crazy to me. It clearly can and will serve a purpose. And you're declining it. You're declining it what it was built for. To be a plate. And how dare you for that? Put a grilled cheese on there, man. Eat some grilled cheese off it. You're rich enough to buy unlimited fine china, Mr. CEO. At least let the plate be a plate. I should have done a camera check. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, bueno. Check. I just caught it out the corner of my eye. Them papers don't look right. No way. The numbers look okay. About to be 2 a.m. Man, it feels like it should be 4 a.m. by now, dude. It looks okay in here, though. K-pop. So you got K-pop there, and you got soda pop there, which is a wonder why it's on top of the fridge and not inside the fridge. What other types of pop do we have? What other types of pop exist? J-pop? Is that a thing? I already mentioned A-pop when I was trying to be big brain earlier. Can this table change? It's probably fine. I'm starting to get a little panicky, a little panic in Skywalker going on. Room manipulation once again. Okay. They added another desk and the wall's too far away. That's what changes with the... I didn't mention it the first time that room manipulation happened. But yeah, there's another desk and the wall was too far away. But I don't know still what happened in this workspace the one time I died to that. This looks okay. Fancy coffee. Man, coffee sounds great. I just can't have coffee like in the afternoon. I usually record in the afternoons. And I don't want to like mess up my sleep schedule. It's like the half-life of caffeine or whatever it is. It's like I don't drink caffeine after like 11 o'clock in the morning. But then like in the afternoon, I'm just like, man, coffee sounds really good. I love caffeine. I wish caffeine would sponsor me. But I don't think molecules have that power. Which is really devastating news to me. Can these change? Can the monitors change? Or are those fine? Damn! Thought I was onto something. Unfortunate. You hate to see that. Well, okay, I've got to definitely be missing stuff, though, right? At least something. Can these plants change? They're probably fine. I think they're probably fine. I'm just panicking once again. Not that I should really take that Skinny Prince run as a full L, because in the back of my mind I kind of knew. I'm like, there's a chance I flip to this camera and just get murked, which actually did happen by gunpoint. But there's shit. There's the warning. Is what is happening. Okay. What is happening? That's fine. This looks okay. Maybe. Can these change? Did this change? Maybe. Oh, handprint. Handprint. What am I, stupid? Handprint. Handprint. Okay, cool. Cool. Bloody handprint. That's one. So there's two other things trying to kill me right now. It is too early in the night to get the warning. What the hell else could it be? Can the monitors move? Or were they always kind of a little off-center? I think they maybe were always off-center. Damn. Well then. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, what's missing? Rake room. Okay, so that's 2. Is the third anomaly in the break room that I was missing? Is the question now. It's looking like a no to me. Well then. What else is bad? Why am I bad at the game? I didn't eat food today, which is a problem. That's a lie. I had a protein bar. But that could be affecting me. But I also don't think there's been a single playthrough of Observation Duty 8 thus far where I've failed thrice. Which I'm hoping is not the case today. And yet, whatever third thing happened with the warning showing up, I do not know. At all. Like, what may it be? Oh, that's what the... Oh, ew. That's either extra or image anomaly. So I don't remember if there was a sheet there or not. But that is not how that looked. Yeah, that's just regular, like, safety data sheet type things. Okay. 3 a.m., but there's no warning now. Wasted that due to not counting cameras earlier. My own bad. I'll take that L. I just hope I don't take an overall L. What type of neon or like LED strip do they have in reception? It clearly doesn't, it isn't long enough to go all the way around, or maybe it is. We just can't see it at this angle. Whatever it is, it's kind of fun, kind of charming looking. I've just never seen LED strips that were actually like kind of muted and chill vibed. Usually like LED strips and LED lights are really, really harsh on the eyeballs. But that one just looks cool. Unless it is in fact neon, which I didn't figure we would have neon in a reception office. Neat nonetheless. Okay, so if Big Neck Guy could be outside here on a high rise, does that mean that the red or purple or crane have the potential to change then? Have I to shift my expectations? Is that one too big? Or were they always different size? Nope. Okay, cool. Really, really cool. I don't want to have a defeatist attitude, but something is telling me I might be... Ew! There was 4 people in that photo. Not Uno. Something is screaming in the back of my mind I'm cooked. But I can't tell yet. Because I am indeed still alive. Why are those two so close together? Maybe that's fine. Maybe that's how it was. Eat, work, die! Woo! Let's go. Let's go, chat. Eat, work, die. My morning mantra. It's what I say to myself every day before I clock in. Bueno. Very cool and epic. No skinny prints yet. In this playthrough. Could there be like an extra mug out here? Maybe not. Maybe it's fine. This looks okay. What? What? Oh! That counts? That was clearly an intruder, but it counted for object movement. Who was that man? Oh, dog. I didn't like that one bit. I thought he was going to like jump up and kill me. But I think there are indeed intruders in this game that aren't lethal. I know there are some that are. Skinny prints, for example. But if that one counted as object movement, maybe that guy was not lethal and was just there to scare me. Which, mission accomplished. You got me. Fair's fair. Whoa. Aggressive change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Staying alive. We're just like the Bee Gees. OM gosh. Except I have none of the money that the Bee Gees probably have. You hate to see it. This looks fine. It's not even 4 a.m. yet. Oh, I'm so tense. I'm so tense. Not having the backup of knowing the warning could save me is devastating. I hate it. I simply cannot deal. I just have to hope that the rest of the anomalies are very obvious so that they don't stack. Is that new? No, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know if this game is as risky to just like report whenever. Maybe that's a hard mode thing. You can't just report whatever you think. But I know there are some games where the reporting takes longer to process and like really could kill you if an intruder shows up while you're waiting for something else to finish. But this game does not seem to have that same type of danger, which is why I feel more comfortable reporting whatever my brain tells me, even though it's wrong like 80% of the time. It's like nearly without consequence. What the hell could I be missing right now? I don't... Oh. Oh no. Really? Hello? Really? Are you sure? Oh, because he's deceased now. Cool. Dude, do not give your life for a corporation. Fuck them. If you're late to work, just be late to work. Like, you fall and perish on the job? Unbelievable. Trust me, it's not that serious. They're still gonna get their quarterly billion-dollar profits, dude. Like, calm down. Disturbing nonetheless, though. I thought I was going to die with him. Which, I mean, one death is bad enough, but to make it two is doubly worse. That's math. That's that type of math that I know super well. Oh, it's this weird thing again. Almost like an MS Paint computer virus. In a way. Very unique. Past 4 a.m. About to be 4:30 though, so maybe I just gotta keep flipping, keep my brain on. Hopefully. No guarantees, but I will try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cameras are fine. I mean, they might not be, but the camera quantity is appropriate. Trash bin. I'm trying to think which way the chair was turned. I think it's fine. But the one time I died to that room was not comforting, because I clearly missed something. What is that? Is that a dishwasher? Maybe it was always there, but is that a dishwasher? Oh, cool. Whoa, really? Okay, I fixed more than the first. Missing in boss's room. What? Okay, so object placement and reception and object movement and workspace. Both of those have killed me now. Missing object in boss's room, I didn't see it. But object replacement and reception and object movement and workspace have both killed me twice now. Or at least been a part in my death. Maybe I'll find out in editing what those are, but I'm not clicking with this level, dude. This is unfortunate. Is that the mug I collected? World's best princey? World's best prince? Princey? Is that the Skinny Prince's mug? Did I get a mug from the Skinny Prince? It had to have been before he killed me. But I think that's the mug I got. Okay. Well, unfortunate. My first L in Observation Duty 8. Perhaps I'll return to this level, but I do want to try out the other ones. Just so I don't get too frustrated on missing things that maybe I'll be able to catch in editing or something. Feels like the old days of playing Observation Duty 7, where still to this day I've not beat a single one of those levels. But yeah, I mean, the Skinny Prince death was what it was. But to have two of those carryover anomalies that I didn't catch in the same rooms, the workspace and the reception ones, maybe I'll see him in editing, maybe I won't. Let me know in the comments if you lovely viewers are more observant than I, which is very likely. But regardless, you like this type of content, smooch that subscribe button. Appreciate you. Bye.